What's up, everybody? It's the motherfucker with the bad mic who uploads once a month if we're lucky, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are in 2 pumps and a wiggle, although there's barely enough people to give 2 pumps and a wiggle for CWO reasons, and we are looking at the Warlog, and boom, look at this. We warred and beat Casterly Rock, one of the best American clans in the game. GG's to them, they put up a hell of a fight, just our defense was OP, and that's about it. There's going to be 2 parts to this video. The first part will be the more educational, if you could call it that, part of the video, which is where I just give you my attacks, why I did what I did, how they worked, blah blah blah. And I'm also going to give my attacks from the previous war as well, since I had quite a few triples there too. So, hope you all enjoyed that. And then the next part is going to be the fun part where I show my clanmates attacks and then probably just fuck around behind the mic pretending to roast people. So with that, let's get into it. I have 4 accounts in this war: T-Quay, Cataclysm, Ocean King, and Aquaman. In case you can't tell, I like the ocean. But anyway, I had a pretty fucking good war. I went 5 for 8, almost tripled Holy Diva from Green World in the past. More on that in the next video. And yeah, let's just get into it. So, the main, I sucked ass, but on Cata, I tripled my first hit on their base number 10. So this is the base in question, and the combo in question is Sui Lalo. So basically, I just suied my heroes into a town hall because it's easy. I didn't have to invest much in the funnel or doing anything. My cat is crying in the background, so if y'all hear that, my bad. He is a little bitch sometimes. Anyways, send my RC up here to get this AD to allow my slammer to just go in and pick off this world champion with a skeleton spell to assist. Then the Lalo sweeps through here, reinforced to force it through the scatter shot. Forgot what the defenses are called. Maybe it's time for me to retire from the game. Not yet. Headhunters to kill the queen. I only brought 1 skeleton spell because I figured I wouldn't need one for the queen. And it's really just to help the dragon from the slammer take down the world champion. My cat is really, really annoying right now. You don't like that I'm recording, but sometimes it's just like that. But yeah, hope you all having a good day or a good night, whenever the hell you're watching this. Also, I don't know when this video is gonna be up. It's December 31st, the day I'm recording this, and I'm in California, so some of y'all in Australia might be in the new year already while I'm recording this. And if this comes out in the 1st, Happy New Year. If it doesn't, Happy New Year and fuck you. But anyway, I'm just using my king to just walk out, clear the path so my AQ doesn't go anywhere except a town hall. I mean, that's really simple and efficient stuff. And then the giant to tank for my RC because I wanted to get about 2 seconds of not taking damage. Really, it's a really efficient way just because it's only 5 true space and you're just losing 1 balloon, so it's like, it's not the end of the world to bring a giant. But yeah, she gets what I want, but here we got a problem. A lava hound comes out of the clan castle, and my queen is dying, along with headhunters. So I gotta freeze the head and poison the headhunters to get rid of them, and then bank on the hound not popping. Spoiler alert, it will pop, but fortunately it does not have a big issue. However, I did get killed by headhunters on a warden in another attack, so they still are dangerous. But yeah, see the skeleton spell is... While the royal champion did nuke my scatter shot, it tanked for the balloons, which is good, and then the dragon is just finishing off the queen. The enemy queen is hurting my balloons a bit, because I'm a bit slow to deploy the headhunters. Maybe it would have been wise to bring a second skeleton spell. I'm still playing with it, figuring out what I like, but they get through it easily, and since I have so many fucking freezes, the scatter shot never gets to shoot anything. And I mean, this is overkill. This is probably going to be the prettiest attack out of the 5 from this war, just because the others didn't go quite to plan, and Sui Lalo's the flashiest attack I got, so there's that, and a little troll Tesla in the corner. You can see the hound pops, but since the dragon's great at doing splash damage, got rid of it fairly easily, and that's pretty much a triple. Good way to start the video. Next, we look at Ocean King, because I failed my second hit on Kata, and boom, I got a 6-pack. First hit was on... Wait, was this a cleanup? Yeah, I'm tripping. The Kata hit was a fresh hit. This is also a fresh hit. Usually I try to hit fresh spaces, but since this war was important, I allowed myself to do a bit of cleanup, but that's coming later. So here, we also do Insui Lalo. Send my RC at 3 o'clock to try and get this scatter shot. Because the invisible spell is so nice, I don't need to use 2 lightnings and an earthquake plus the shield to snipe it. I can just use an invisible spell and boom, my royal champion will have 5 seconds of invisibility. Funnel this off. Have some shit funneling up here to start. I think I had a wizard or a yeti or something. And I want the town hall with my heroes. But there is a single inferno which would rape my king, so I have to use an ice golem to tank for the single, in hopes of it just freezing it, allowing my king to survive. And also, this wall is small as fuck. So I bring a super wall breaker. By the way, I have super on all my accounts for this war. I have super wall breakers and ice hounds boosted. In the future, I prefer goblins over the ice hound, but just letting you know. So anyway, the wall breakers will hopefully open this expo and more importantly widen this gap so my heroes can walk in easier. Queen will get the town hall, probably pull the clan castle, and then here I got a yeti bomb in the blimp. A yeti, two yetis, 1 Valkyrie, and a rage. I'm using a yeti bomb over the slammer, which would be deployed in this section. Because of this air sweeper and single inferno, I don't think I'd get a whole lot of value from my slammer. So I drop the yeti bomb on it, rage to clear this section, and then you got a nice little easy Lalo. I got 1 lava hound and 1 ice hound. The lava hound plus a skeleton spell and some headhunters to get rid of this section. And then, at least I think I used the lava hound here. And then the ice hound up here because I just wanted to freeze. I'm still iffy on where it's better to bring which type of hound, but... And then skeleton spells with the rage for the enemy queen. Let's get into it. So yeah, you can see my troop bar is noticeably longer than the last time. I prefer a smaller troop bar, but it's really up to you. It's whatever makes the attack easier. Oh yeah, I got a yeti up here to funnel because I was worried about the BK walk-in. Hopefully the yeti mice can get rid of the mortar, but watch. I send the RC in, again with a giant to save like, I don't know, 1/8 of her health, which is a pretty big number to be fair. With the wizard cleaning up behind, RC makes it in, and then she starts taking a shit ton of damage, so you think she wouldn't get it, right? Nah, we make her invisible, and she gets it no problem. So I send the ice golem in, and for once I actually time it right. This gold storage didn't go down, which could have been annoying, so I use a couple of minions up here to trim it even further. Wallbreaker opens the hole like I wanted, Ice Golem freezes like I wanted, but here is where problems begin. There are a shit ton of skeleton traps, and the enemy BK, and super minions and headhunters out of the clan castle. So it's looking like my king is clearly going to die, and there's a crap ton of stuff for my queen to get through to get to the town hall. Sorry, I had to readjust my position for a second. Recording's pretty tough on the body, especially during quarantine when you ain't doing shit. But anyway, I miss everything with the poison, but I used a skeleton spell to tank for the inferno and give my archer queen a bit longer life. Because of headhunters, it's not crucial that the skeleton spell is used in the enemy heroes, it just makes it easier. So it allows my queen to get to the town hall. The problem is, just because I was stupid in my poison, the super minion's still up and has potential to be annoying. Whether that will come to be fruition, I don't know. I think I just made that word up. Whether that actually happens, you'll see as the attack goes, but you can see the Yeti bomb goes. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense for the Ice Hound here, because I could freeze the scatter shot. My memory is just a bit off. But I get everything I want with the Yeti bomb, which is perfect, because it also makes the loon pathing easier. This super minion is just casually just killing my stuff. The Ice Hound basically provided a freeze in the scatter shot, which is nice. And then the other stuff is coming through. And I must have I deployed the headhunters. Missed one of them with the warden ability, but it's okay because I got 3. While the super minion's still wrecking me, everything else is coming through. And by now it's clear, I have 3 freezes left. I didn't even realize that. It's pretty clear that I have enough juice to make it through the attack. But the question is, do I got the time? And I do. I believe I had like 10 seconds left, because the Sui took a long time. But that is another triple. with the signature Sui Lalo. Now, for my next hit on Ocean King, we're changing up the comp. Boom, we're bringing out the new toy, we got the Blizzard Lalo. For those who don't know, the Blizzard means Super Wizard inside the blimp with invisible spells, and it kills a shit ton of the base. And then you can triple really using any combo with the Blizzard. The easiest one is probably Dragons, which is what this clan as a whole loves doing. I like it with Lalo, which I think is the most power if you're even decent with Lalo. But I mean, you can do it with fucking Barch. Casterly Rock triple one of our bases with Blizzard Barch. This combo's so overpowered, and it really needs to be nerfed. But aside from that, let's look at the plan. So, with Blizzard, usually if there's value around the Town Hall, I like going for that because it just makes my Sui easier. But you always got to use the Blizzard to help with your pathing. I saw that there was a crap ton of value in this section if I were to land a blimp here. Scattershot, chaining to the air defense, Eagle, these Expos, even though they're on ground, the enemy Queen, it's a lot of value. And then because of this air defense and the scattershot would create a lot of damage that would make it iffy if the blimp goes through. I believe I use a Coco Hound to just tank it all at the beginning. Which is usually what you want to do if there's a blimp, Jesus Christ, an air defense at the start of your blimp path. From there, right behind the blimp, I use something to funnel out here because I want a Sui in here all the way to get to Town Hall. That's why I brought a regular golem, because an ice golem probably wouldn't be enough to make it through there, especially if the clan castle was a damage CC and if the AQ stays up. Use some wizards to funnel out here because once the archer tower is tanked by the golem, there's going to be nothing hitting over here, and my RC just to clear out these little things with a lightning spell for the headhunters and a poison for the super minions in the clan castle. This was a cleanup attack. I believe someone failed in it with Blizzard Dragons. Go figure. But someone use a Blizzard in the notes, and I looked at it and I was like, yeah, that could work. Also, just in case the Super Wizard chain doesn't reach the air defense, I trailed the blimp with a couple balloons. But watch. Just look how much crap these Wizards take out. It's ridiculous. And they survive a giant bomb, no problem. And I even save an invisible spell, and they pretty much just gutted the entire core. I was slow to... Actually, no, something just died. Probably because of this mortar. I should have used a baby dragon instead of a wizard. But I got the golem, got the funneling going down, got the super wall break coming through, because I got to make a deep push. And then, oh yeah, Lalo's going to go through here, but that's the easy part. I mean, really there's not much to it. The World Champion goes up here, Headhunters come out, get the preemptive poison, and then zap everything. That's something I might do in war attacks, just bring a zap and a poison every time. Because Headhunters, I'm having a bad time. I'm having a bad day with them, I'm not even going to lie. But, yeah, my stuff easily makes it where I want to. My World Champion doesn't go around like I planned, but that's not really an issue. And I get the Town Hall, and I haven't even started the Lalo yet, and I'm already at 43%. This combo is broken, I'm telling you. If you ain't using Blizzard... and you ain't like a god with the old school attacks, you gotta be using Blizzard, because this shit is ridiculous. But I mean, just easily start the Lalo. I've got 3 haste, 2 freeze, and a random invisible spell left over. Truth be told, I don't like the invisible spell with the loon parts, so it's best used, if you have a leftover invisible spell from a Blizzard, it's best to use it on your heroes, in my opinion. Because with Lalu, the balloons go on top of defenses to kill them, and then obviously with the invisible spell, it makes whatever it hits, buildings, troops, your troops, CC troops, heroes, whatever, it makes everything invisible, so it can fuck over their pathing. You can do some creative stuff with it, but as you can see here, I've actually made this Tesla invisible, and they just go right past it. Did it have a major effect? No, but is it the best thing to do? No. But yeah, that was another overkill triple, sensing a trend here. And yeah, offense is broken as hell, but I'm not going to go into that because y'all just hear me complaining about the game forever. But yeah, so now we got Aquaman on their number 4. Aquaman is my lowest account because his defenses are a bit lower. My offense is up to par, but not so much. So as you can see, we got another Blizzard Lalo. Plan here is to pretty much land the Blizzard on this Scattershot compartment and clear everything around it with a trailing baby dragon to funnel. That would enable my heroes to walk up here, sort of like a Yeti Bomb does for a Queen Walk. And I'd use my Royal Champion up here, trailed by a Wizard, to funnel out these buildings so my heroes just go straight for the Town Hall. And then just Lalo down through here. Really simple plan. And since there's not a whole lot of... Since this stuff would go down quickly, I only brought 3 invisible spells instead of 4. No Coco Hound needed either. But, as I mentioned in the last raid, the invisible spell does make anything it touches invisible, not just your troops. And you're able to see how that could have effects on it here. You gotta be precise with your blizzard spell, with your invisible spell. So, as you can probably tell by now, this scattershot is invisible and nothing is hitting it. I tried to use this invisible spell to get cheeky and make the scattershot uninvisible, but the timing just didn't work out. And now I'm in trouble, because nothing I have can get this scattershot without investing a lot of spells except for my Royal Champion. And if I were to use my Royal Champion down here, I wouldn't get the funneling up here, and my heroes would possibly ignore the Town Hall, which would definitely be game over. So I gotta think fast. Fortunately, an Ice Hound comes out of the Clan Castle, which makes my stuff slow as hell, which is good for now. And the balloons, they do enough. They get rid of fear, but I don't remember if I trailed minions or not, but basically they clear out the funneling I needed. Ice Hound goes down easily. I honestly don't think it's that good of a defensive troop. And now I got a free range just to use my Royal Champion in here. And that gives me the added bonus of damaging the other more important defenses with her ability. But everything just makes it in here, and that's easily suited to Town Hall, and I'm pretty sure I get the second scattershot with my heroes too. No Ice Golem, no tanking, no nothing, just heroes. When you can be efficient like that, it's best too. So my guess is I use the Ice Hound first, because, yeah, my queen's definitely not getting that scattershot. And it's best to use the Ice Hound on air defense next to scattershots, so you can get the freeze effect on there. I decided to lead with the regular Hound for some reason, and that's probably not a bad thing because the scattershot wasn't targeting anything, but just in general, it's best to go with Ice Hounds in that situation. But now we're back on track with the Lalo, and as you can see, because Blizzard is stupid, there is not a whole lot left of the base. I'm delaying my Warden ability because I just want to make my shit invincible when it's most important. But I mean, this is overkill. Swag. I mean, those spells are basically swagged. I should have actually swagged them to just say a fuck you, but I didn't. But that's another overkill triple. But not every triple I did this war was a Lalo or a Dragbat. If we go down to my last hit on Aquaman, a cleanup attack, we got the T-Quay walk coming back. My old Queen Charge Hogs finally makes a reappearance in war. So, this attack was inspired by, I want to say it was Strider who hit the base first. He did a Yeti Bomb to clear the Town Hall and then walk his queen up this way. Wallbreaker in here, and then Breaker again into the core. And then used the king up here and then hybrid through here. He got like 95% or something, it just fizzled out at the end. But I watch the attack and I see, okay, well, normally I would do a Bat Lalo on this type base, but there are 3 Teslas in the core, which made it really, really annoying. And the pathing just did not work out, just did not look good for Lalo. So I decided to adapt Strider's plan, but a bit different. I used this hole in the wall to walk my king into the Town Hall and clear it, and then to basically do the same walk that Strider does. And then Yeti Bomb up here because this scattershot's annoying, and then just hog through the core. It works very, very well. I need to start queen walking more because it's just fun, but the one thing that's annoying, and probably the main reason I'm switching to Sneaky Goblins instead of Ice Hounds, is Sneaky Goblins would have made funneling this so much more efficient. But because I didn't have them activated, I couldn't use them. I can do Lalo just fine with regular Hounds, so it's like, it might just be better to use Sneaky Goblins instead of Ice Hounds to allow for flexibility, to use other combos. But I walk her in, freeze the Inferno, easy stuff. Now I Yeti bomb pretty early because there's super minions and headhunters in the clan castle again, and I don't want all that on my queen at the same time. The headhunters go for her because they target heroes, super minions waste their long shots in the Yetis, and I make it through the headhunters without needing a poison, which is good because then I can use that for the super minions, which are lethal without it. But I mean, it's going pretty well. Got the second wall break going through to the core. And then this is a peaceful queen walk so far. There wasn't really any major threats other than that single Inferno, so I still have rages left over, which is good because that'll help my queen stay alive through the core and make it through the enemy queen a bit easier. I do have 3 headhunters and my royal champion going in with the hogs to help take out enemy heroes, but they're gonna get stalled in this BK, and by the time they make it through them, the archer queen would have done a lot of damage to my hogs. So it's good that my queen made it in here. But yep, there's a Tesla farm. Hogs are going in. Rage her up to make her fight through this easier. I get annihilated by spring traps. That's a lot of traps in the core. Wow. That's a good thing I popped the warden ability. But yeah, it was just not a lot left of the base. The charge carried this attack. The hogs just finished it off. But normally with hybrid, you can get away with a weak charge because hybrid's just OP, but with hogs, you gotta have a good charge. Swag freeze, and I mean, yeah, it's looking pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna go dip for a bit, and then I'm gonna come back with the second part.